What's going on, everybody? How's it going? I'm just kind of testing out Streamlabs right now. So, how's it going? Hopefully you get like the new setup, new intro, stuff like that. Let's add in, forgot to add in music for over here. So let me add in, yeah, there we go. It's one of my favorites. So, come in, drop a comment. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do right now. Probably talk about ball, probably talk about the game tomorrow. But yeah. So Shane, I saw that you're in here. What's? Oh no, not anymore. You're gone. You're gone. No, there we are. There we are. What's up? How's it going? Hopefully the music isn't too loud. Thank you, SGverse. I thank you for the ball comment. Oh, there's my chat box. Hopefully it starts showing up. I don't know why it's not working. It's not showing up on stream. That is okay. I guess I'll see you guys. So you guys excited for the Hall of Fame game tomorrow? I almost said Retro Bowl. I had Retro Bowl in mind, man. You excited for the game tomorrow? I know I am. I gotta add in this chat box because there we go, widgets, chat box. You're not excited? How come? Like what's throwing you off? Oh, there we go. Now it's showing up. All right. I added 2 chat boxes for no reason. There we go. I'm like just excited to see football again. It's been a month, man. It's been a long, hard month. Yeah, last football I've seen is the USFL, which was also pretty fun. So like I enjoyed the USFL, obviously. Did either of whoever's in here, did you watch the USFL at all? Did either of you guys watch the USFL? I mean, I personally did, obviously, but busy work and stuff. That's understandable. That obviously makes sense, bro. Hopefully not working too hard, you know. Yeah, I'm able to do this just because the jobs I do have are pretty late, and then once I get home, and my girlfriend's hella busy right now too, so usually we try to hang out when we can, but tonight's obviously not one of those nights, so I decided to just do some streaming. And next week I'm on a cruise with her and her family, so I won't be on YouTube. Maybe a little bit of Twitter, but not YouTube as much at all. Just obviously because it's hard to get reception on a cruise. there any players that you guys are very excited to see this preseason? Or obviously this upcoming season you want to see like Devontae Adams and stuff like that, but like preseason, because I know I'm excited to like see Zamir White. I'm excited to see the Matthew Butler and Neil Farrell, see how they do. Yeah, so I guess Britton Brown, the dad's boo. Britton Brown hasn't been practicing, I guess. I don't think he's going to be playing. I was listening to Tape Don't Lie this morning. Shout out to Tape Don't Lie. Definitely go subscribe to them if you haven't yet. But I don't think he's going to play just because he is injured. Yeah, hopefully that answers your question. I don't think he's going to be playing tomorrow just because he has been missing practice. Obviously, Zamir White has been missing practice too, but he came back, so he'll probably be playing, but I don't think Britton Brown will be. So hopefully that answers your question. Brandon Renda, hyped to see Daniel Carlson kick in. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, the Iceman, man. Gotta get the Iceman some action back with the Iceman. He's the best. You know what's also crazy? I mean, Madden doesn't mean much at all, but the Madden rankings, AJ Cole is the best punter, which I 100% agree with. In my opinion, he's definitely the best punter in the league. There's a few up there. I mean, like, it goes like AJ Cole. I think that dude Anger, I think is his name, the punter for the Cowboys, and the punter for the Packers are all really good. But I think Cole's just the best punter in the league. Yeah, that's true. Dazboo, Abdullah, and Walter. Zamir White's gonna play. I'm telling you right now, Zamir White's definitely gonna play. He kind of has to because he's missed camp. He's a rookie, so he's definitely gonna be playing. I think he'll make the roster. It's just a matter of he needs like real game time, even though it's real game time. Do I feel Garber gets some run in the fourth? So it should be fun. Yes. Definitely gonna see Garbers. Definitely gonna see Mullins. I think it's gonna be like a. Jarrett Stidham is obviously gonna take snaps because they need to get him just in playing time as QB2. But Garbers and Mullins are fighting for QB3. I mean, realistically, Mullins should win out just because of his experience alone. But you never know. Garbers could show up in the preseason and he could just dominate. Not dominate, but he could, show out and just be like, oh, might want to have him on the team. I doubt it. He could definitely be a score prediction. But yeah, Garbers, I definitely want to see him play. I want to see him play more than I want to see Mullins play. I really hope we see a lot of Garbers. But score prediction, you know what? Let me look up the Hall of Fame games in the past, just to see like how they went, because I don't think they're really high scoring, and I don't want to be like, oh, it's gonna be like 35, something stupid like that. Let's see. So the most recent one was 16-3, 14-10. So I'm gonna go a little higher. I'm gonna say 17-10 Raiders win. It's probably going to be a slugfest. Yeah, ugly scores, yep. I think it's going to barely break 30. The highest scoring in the past 10 years was the Cowboys and Dolphins, 24-20. That's pretty high scoring. Yeah, last year was 16-13 Steelers. The year before that was 14-10 the Broncos. 17-16 Ravens won over the Bears. It's awful. Over under is 29.5 Vegas line. I would definitely take the under on that. McDaniels is not going to play any starters in the Hall of Fame game. Okay. By starters, I mean like skill position starters. You're definitely going to see offensive line starters outside of Colton Miller play, just because we don't know what the O-line is going to look like yet. Same thing with defensive tackle. Same thing with CB. Even safety maybe. But you're not going to see Derek Carr play. You're not going to see Hunter Renfrow play. Maybe just some punt returns for Hunter Renfrow. But I'd rather not. I'd rather not see him take punt returns. And the Jaguars are going to do the same thing. They already ruled out Lawrence and Etienne. you're not going to see any starters play, so it's going to be just a slog. You're going to see rookies, you're going to see undrafted free agents, which, I mean, obviously are rookies. You're going to see any of the USFL players they picked up. Any of the fringe guys are going to play, so it's going to be basically USFL football again. Preseason football is just USFL football with some superstars that can make appearances or really good rookies, which I'm fine with because I enjoy the USFL. But the Hall of Fame game's usually pretty boring. I'm only watching it because it's the Raiders. In all honesty, I don't think I've ever usually watched it. Yeah, I'm just excited to see Raiders football. See the Raiders out there. It was kind of cool seeing Devontae Adams, the picture with him in the Jerry Rice bust. That was cool. That's like the past and present GOAT of the wide receivers right now. Yeah, Isaiah Zuber, yes. Isaiah Zuber's definitely going to see playing time. He's probably going to be like wide receiver 2. I mean, I'm always going to root for USFL guys no matter what team they're on just to see them succeed. That's really kind of like the whole point of the USFL at the moment, is just to get these players back into the NFL and get them back to succeeding. So obviously I'm going to root for Isaiah Zuber to make the roster, but I don't think he does. And if he does, it's probably practice squad. But I don't think he's going to make it. I think he might go back to USFL or find another team, or even XFL. Because that's coming up to this right after the Super Bowl is XFL. So, but he could make some waves because he is a returner. He was a returner on the Gamblers, so he could be. I mean, he was a pretty decent returner, but he wasn't anything special. He wasn't like a Maurice Alexander. He wasn't a who was the guy on the Cavante Turpin. That's who I was thinking of. Not any of those guys that like are playmakers at the punt returns or even playmakers at wide receiver. He's kind of just there. I'm surprised we picked him up and not Maurice Alexander, because I definitely think Alexander could have actually like maybe made the roster or at least practice squad. Or Cavante Turpin. Like, there was some players I'm like, why didn't we just go out and get them? Because they looked really good in the USFL. Which, I mean, it doesn't mean a lot for in terms of like starters, but you want that type of like, if they can play really well in the USFL, they should be playing really well as like as a backup or as a practice squad player, which is what you want. You don't need a star player from the USFL to make your roster like a superstar. You just need them to be very good backups. And as everyone knows, depth wins championships. Depth and defense wins championships. If you don't have depth, you're probably going to flounder. If you don't have defense, you're not going to be able to win. But yeah, as my Twitter bio says, defense wins championships, man. So that's why definitely excited for our defense this year. Probably one of the best defenses we've had easily the best defense we've had since 2016, in my opinion. Last year could have been it, but it kind of fell short. I mean, they were decent. They were the best defense we've had since 2016, but they still weren't the best. They were still like 16. But this defense with Patrick Graham has a possibility of making top 15 easy, in my opinion. I want to see if I can find the highest scoring of the Hall of Fame games. Let's see. Let me screen share. Let me add that media too. Let me add that music. Need to keep that music going, man. Hopefully you guys can see that. See this. Let's take a look. Actually, how many times have the Raiders played in the Hall of Fame game? Let's see. Wow. Our first Hall of Fame game was back in 1979. We won 20-13 against the Cowboys. That's pretty cool. The first one ended 21-21. The New York Giants and St. Louis Cardinals. That's interesting. That's very weird. Whoa, 48-17 in the Hall of Fame game. Are you kidding me? This one right here. The Colts Steelers. That's nuts. Wait, they have recaps? Wait, do they actually film this? Oh, discovering new stuff. Let's see. It's not loading very well. Oh. That was disappointing. I thought it was gonna actually have I thought it was gonna have video of it. Damn it. I love watching old football clips. So yeah, so far 48-17. That's a pretty high scoring game. 30-24. So 30-24 is 54. Yeah, Baltimore versus Steelers so far is the most. 30-14 is almost there. 38-0. Seahawks versus Buccaneers. That's crazy. How'd the Buccaneers make the Hall of Fame game? Because I'm pretty sure how they choose it is based on how many Hall of Famers were chosen. At least recently. I don't know about back then, but I know recently it's like who has the most the year before. So the Raiders had 2 last year, and the Jaguars had 1 or 2. Who gets the most run at wide receiver? Let's. I gotta look at the depth chart. Hold on 1 second. Let me go back to here. One second. I gotta look at the. Oh wait, I have the depth chart in my photos. Hold on 1 second. I'll find it. That's not it. Where is it? Is this it? Hello? You gotta load? No, that's not it. Alright, let me see if I can open it, because I downloaded it to just DJ has some decent in the past. it's Raiders and Lakers ratio. I'm guessing that's Lunatico. DJ has had some decent. Yeah, I think DJ is definitely gonna get probably wide receiver 1. Yeah, that's definitely Luna. There's no way that's not Luna. Raiders and Lakers. Where's my thing? I think DJ Turner's probably gonna get it. I agree with that. Just because he's been there before. I would say if Dylan Stoner was still there, it would definitely be Dylan Stoner. Actually, I have a theory that they grabbed Isaiah Zuber to replace the presence of Dylan Stoner because he was a returner. I don't know who that is, big dog. I'm sure. But yeah, I definitely think. Can I open this in a new tab? Download it. Let's open it. Oh, why is it over here? There we are. It's me, Turtle? Yeah, okay. I for some reason I don't believe you that it's Turtle, but it could be. I don't know. Anyway, let's go to screen share. Let's take a look at this depth chart. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this zoom right here, man. Beautiful. All right. In terms of wide receivers, Adams, Hollins, Renfro. Okay, for Adams, Renfro definitely seeing 0 in the preseason, and if they do, it's only because Hunter is a punt returner. But in terms of like actual wide receivers, we're going to see definitely Justin Hall. According to TDL, I'm going to reference him a lot because it is Turtle. Oh, okay, it's just the Raiders and Lakers threw me off because I don't know he was a Lakers person. That's why I thought it was Luna. I'm out. Good stream, Maximus. Thank you. Peace out, Raiders and Lakers. But the Dazboo, heard Justin Hall has actually played pretty well in the slot. The receivers he saw in the slot, it was Marcus Johnson. Hunter Renfro, he saw Justin Hall and DJ Turner in the slot. So we'll definitely see DJ Turner and Justin Hall in the slot. As far as outside wide receivers, we'll probably see I think we're going to see Tyron Johnson play. We're going to see some Isaiah Zuber. We're going to see some Jordan VC. I haven't heard much about Jordan VC. Definitely Isaiah Zuber. We might see some like D-Rob and Keelan Cole but not the Hall of Fame game, probably more preseason. Or if they do play, it's going to be like a series, and that's it. But mostly it's going to be like a lot of DJ Turner, a lot of Justin Hall, a lot of Isaiah Zuber, and Jordan Veazey. I think those are the 4 that you'll see the most of. Probably Zuber, DJ Turner, and Justin Hall. Those will probably be like the 3 you see the most. And then mix in everyone else. In terms of... I mean, yeah, I hope that answers your question. Dasbu. But yeah, I'm also interested to see. I think we're gonna see some Cravon LeBlanc play at corner. Definitely gonna see some Bryce Cosby, Sam Webb, Chris Jones. I want to see Ike Brown play. Man, he's one of my players to watch, and we haven't heard anything about him. But he was a really good player for the Breakers. So I hope, basically, my player to watch for him in terms of CB, I probably could have chosen someone like Anthony Averett because I love Averett and I think he's gonna be the starter over Mullen right now. But yeah. That's my thoughts on that. Where am I? If you have any more questions about that, let me know. I'll definitely answer them. Probably gonna hop off soon, just because I am getting sleepy. Kuntz playing, definitely gonna see some Kuntz. Definitely Kuntz. I don't see why not. Definitely some Jerry Green. What it do, Raider Peyton? What it do? What a man. Yeah, Kuntz. We're definitely gonna see Jerry Green, Tashawn Bauer. In terms of edge, we're definitely gonna see some of Zach Von Valkenburg, which is a fucking dope name. Same thing with Myron Tagovailoa Amosa. the announcers when Von Valkenburg and Tagovailoa Amosa are the 2 defensive ends for the Raiders at one point they're gonna be like, their minds are gonna explode. They're gonna have to practice that all day. Sacked in the backfield by Van Valkenburg and Tagovailoa Amosa. Whoa, what a play by the 2 undrafted free agents. It's just something like that. It's gonna be we gonna see some Ike Brown for sure, man, for sure. There's no way we don't. Ike Brown is definitely gonna be playing. I want him to show up this preseason. I want him to get some big plays. Chris Jones and Ike Brown, Sam Webb, Bryce Cosby, Cravon LeBlanc. Those are the players that we'll see a lot of. We'll see some Darius Phillips. We'll definitely see probably some Amik. Yeah, Breakers legend for sure. He was really good with the Breakers. No touchdowns allowed. One catch the whole season. That it doesn't matter what level you're at. Allowing only 1 catch the entire season and no touchdowns is very impressive across of a season. No matter how many. I mean, he played 11 games too, so that's very impressive. I can definitely see him making a practice squad for us. Not a practice squad, our practice squad in terms of corners. Because he could beat out someone like Cravon LeBlanc. He could beat out him. Our 5 that we'll probably keep on the roster, we might keep 6, depending on how Trayvon comes back. If Trayvon comes back in time, well, he'll definitely be the roster. But it could be like Ike Brown and Cravon LeBlanc as our practice squad. Yeah. I'm not any expert though. But yeah, Amik might get the boot. I'm going to disagree with you. Just because I think that he has a shot. Just based on the fact, yeah, I mean, Amik is really small, but Patrick Graham loves his aggressive man corners, especially slot. And you don't have to be a big guy to play slot corner. He's too small for the outside, that's for sure. He can definitely play the receivers. He'll play the receivers as tough as he can. There's no doubt that he has the drive to like push them around as much as he can. He'll definitely excel in the slot, which is where he's probably going to play instead of, hey, Raiders and Lakers is back. I think he'll definitely succeed in the slot behind Hobbs. Like, basically, again, I'm going to reference TDL again because that's a lot of where my interior knowledge comes from, and I'm going to cite my sources. But Nate Hobbs and Rocky Sin are the two outside corners, and then Amik will be the slot. If Averett is in, that means it's going to be Rocky Sin, Anthony Averett on the outside, and Nate Hobbs on the inside. If Anthony Averett's out and Amik is in the slot, Nate Hobbs and Rocky Sin are on the outside. Who's better in coverage, Amik or Abram? We haven't seen enough of Amik to really say, but probably Amik. I saw he actually has potential to be good in coverage. I don't see Abram being really that good in coverage outside of like 5 yards away from the line of scrimmage, basically linebacker coverage zones, like in between the line of scrimmage and the first down mark. Averett, I am so excited for Averett. I was so hyped when he signed him because I remember his name. If I remember your name from an opponent's team and you're not really anyone like a superstar, that means you got to be something good, in my opinion. Like, not that I'm not saying like my thoughts are like really good, but like if you make me remember you, if that's any player, like if you make me remember you, that means you did something good for me to remember you, and that's why I got excited, because I was like, I recognize his name, remember him being good, so I'm excited to see what he can do. Our corners are very young, which is awesome, because you want to have young corners. Our whole secondary is really young and hungry, man. I just think I'm really excited for Averett, really, really excited. So yeah, our secondary is looking a lot better than people think it was. Like, people were worried about it just before camp really started. Hyping up mid, he really only had one good player against Tyreek. Really, one good play against Tyreek. What's up? 360 pops. What's good? Hyping up mid. I mean, sure, if you want to call him mid. If Amik sucks in preseason, is he getting cut? I mean, yeah. If anyone sucks in preseason, he's going to get cut. If Amik sucks, he's going to get cut. You can only prove so much in camp, and if you can't bring it to a live game, that's No, I honestly remember Anthony Averett. I remember thinking, like, he got 3 interceptions last season. Like, come on now. You can't just say he's mid just because he got because he had one play against Tyreek. Come on now. 3 interceptions, that's almost more than our entire team last season. That's something. He played at a relatively high level for the first time, getting that like CB1 position ever. So the fact that he went from 40 snaps to 80 snaps in a game. He used to get like backup snaps, then he got starter snaps, and his lowest amount of snaps he ever got in a game last season was 80 when he was actually starting. 80. He went from getting 40 max to 80 as a minimum, and he still played at a pretty high level. And honestly, he would have made he definitely would have been on our secondary last season with all of our injuries, behind Casey Hayward. He was thrown in the fire with depleted Ravens defense, and he did well. He doesn't see the field if Marcus Peters is healthy. I mean, yeah, obviously. Yeah, he was thrown into the fire with Marcus Peters injured and played well enough. I advertised the big dog. You advertised who? Wait, I don't know. I didn't check Twitter in a while. But yeah, I mean, you can call him mid if you want, but I'm definitely high on Amik. It's definitely exciting for him. I'm definitely excited for him. So you are Luna then. I just saw the thing. Raiders and Lakers. You tried to say you were Turtle. Luna, Lion. But yeah, you can say he's a mid all you want, but Amik is solid. If he can make the secondary, the Ravens actually look competent and be like the only good one, then that's saying something in a way. I don't know. You can say I'm hyping him mid all you want, but I know. I know what I know. I know. I have the agenda pushing. He's gonna be known. Nah, bro, it's Turtle. Yeah, okay. Classic Luna bait, exactly. That's you said I advertised Big Dog. I checked the chat I'm in with you, and it says who's in the stream, and it's from you after you said I advertised. No, no way you're trying to say you're Turtle, unless Luna Tico is just Turtle's alt. Also, Brandon Renda, are you Wegatron? Would you rather have Faison or Trufen? Faison, what? He played... Okay, I'm going to be called hyping up mid, but Faison played decent for the player that he was. And the position he was put in. He had bad games and he had good games. He had good moments and bad moments. He was very hit or miss, but he was decent. I don't think... Who's Wegatron? I don't know. I'm just asking, man. There's a guy I know called Wegatron Burner. Just asking if you're Wegatron. I don't know if you're Brandon on Twitter or not, so my apologies if that's your @ I don't remember all of them. But yeah, I think that Faison was decent as CB2. Not anything special though. He was serviceable, and he got the job done sometimes. You're Vegas? Oh, what's up, Vegas? Renfro Stan, what's up, man? Brandon Renda. Now I know your name, Vegas. I'm calling you Brandon from now on. Yeah, I'm not saying that name. The sister of Phineas and Ferb. All right, I'm gonna log off. I'm getting tired. It's 11 p.m. where I am. I want to lay down. Thank you guys for coming in. Been a lot of fun talking to you guys. Can't wait to have more streams like this in the future. So I hope you guys all have a great night, and peace out, Raider Nation. Once I get this mouse over here, there we go. Peace out, Raider Nation.